time now to salute all of you backyard gardeners.
That's right, Ray. Backyard gardens mean different things to different people. And we have some tips for you to help make next year's garden a success by using seeds from this year's garden. If you're a backyard gardener, perhaps you've saved seeds from your harvested seeds from your fruits and vegetables to plant next year's crop. Amanda TEDROW with the University of Georgia Extension said more backyard gardeners are using this time-honored tradition so they can grow their produce.
And true to seed means that what is grown from the seeds of the parent plant is going to look very similar to the parent plant and produce very similar fruit. And most of your tomatoes do a pretty good job with self-pollination. And so you can actually have a flower, you make sure it's pollinated, and so some people will actually put like a little cheesecloth bag on it. If you're having pollination problems, other people will go out there with an electric toothbrush just to vibrate it so that you know it's properly pollinated. But that will produce a fruit, and that fruit, you will allow it to go to maturity, so it'll go a little bit past where you'd want to eat it.
TEDROW suggests those new to saving seeds start with simple plants such as heirloom tomatoes, peppers, beans, and peas, as they're self-pollinating and they do not collect genetic traits from other plants.
But there's been a real movement, especially in Athens, but it seems like across the U.S., for people wanting to have their own backyard garden, get back to going to farmers markets, things like that. And with that, you know, those farmers and those backyard gardeners are enjoying saving their seeds and knowing what their plants are going to look like in the future.
Fruits and veggies aren't the only aspect of any garden, as you know. We visited the UGA Trial Gardens in Athens, where we found there's perennials that gardeners love to see come back every spring and summer, and TEDROW has suggestions for saving those seeds.
Those are actually, you know, I said that the tomato was easy, but it's one of the easier vegetables. With a lot of your annual plants, annual flowers, those are actually also going to be pretty easy. Those marigolds, you wait for that seed head to, you know, produce seeds and things like that. You break off that seed head, and you can just keep it, you know, in a they say a cool, dry place. So some people can look at that as a basement. Other people have a drawer in their refrigerator that they put it in. You want it to stay dark. So those are just kind of those little things that you need to keep in mind when you're saving them.
Each year, the public is invited to the trial gardens on the campus of the University of Georgia, which is a great way to discover new plant varieties for your own yard.
Companies are from all over the world, and they send us their product, whether it's rooted cuttings or seed. And it's really transitioned. When I first started, it was nothing but seed grown varieties, and now it's probably 20% seed and 80% rooted cuttings. And basically, rooted cuttings are little pieces of plant that they've done something to create roots on, and therefore there's incredible consistency, which is what a lot of landscapers want. But they send us their stuff in the beginning of March, and we pot it up, grow it inside for a little while, and then beginning of May, sometimes late April, we start planting outside.
Now, you can find more about maintaining a backyard garden by contacting your county extension office.